All right, America, here we go. I'm back. And here's another guy that I haven't heard of until Trump won the election. He's the new appointed border czar. His name is Tom Homan. Okay, and he ain't playing with these immigrants that's here illegally. With the illegal immigrants, he ain't playing with them. So we got Tom Homan, the border czar, and we got Governor Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas, the state I live in. So this is going to be interesting, and let's check it out.
Attention to this secure.
First of all, we just look at these guys. One guy looks hello, I'm a nice, friendly politician. He got his nice, fake politician smile, and he looks like, hello, how may I help you? I am your governor of Texas, and I want to help you, and I'm your friend. When really he not, but I'm your friend. And then you got Tom Holland. He looked like he ready to line somebody up in front of the firing squad or something, He looked like Tom Holland looked like he ready to line somebody up in front of the firing squad for jaywalking. I mean, he looked like that type. He looked like he'd kill an ant with a sledgehammer. But anyway, let's hear this. This is probably going to be interesting.
Security disaster.
You know what? Before I listen to these guys, I can tell you right now, Tom Holland, he's the guy that's going to be like, look, I'm going to kick your ass. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kick your ass. I ain't playing with you. Greg Abbott looked like the guy. He looks like he'll take the passive-aggressive approach. Hello, friend. How you doing? And while he's talking to you, behind his back, he got a knife to stab you with right behind your back. You see what I'm saying? Like, he'll be nice to you and oppress you and F over you at the same time. That's what Greg Abbott look like he'll do. So, me personally, if I had my choice, I want the straight up and down, in your face asshole. I don't want the one that's sneaking behind my back and stabbing me in my back. So I'll take Tom Homan over Greg Abbott.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott, and they're going to be together all day tomorrow. Tom, you heard this mayor out there in Colorado. I want to get your reaction to it. And I want you to be clear about who has jurisdiction, the federal government or state and local governments. And if you're a sanctuary state or city, are you breaking the law?
You're absolutely breaking the law. All you have to do is look at Arizona versus U.S. You'll see these breaking the law. But look, me and the Denver mayor, we agree on one thing. He's willing to go to jail. I'm willing to put him in jail. Because there's a statute. It's Title 8 United States Code 1324 III. And what it says is, it's a felony if you knowingly harbor and conceal illegal alien from immigration authorities. There's also a felony to impede a federal law enforcement officer. So if we don't want to help, that's fine. He can get the hell out of the way. But we're going to go do the job. President Trump has a mandate for American people. We got to secure this country. We got to save American lives. And I find it shocking that any mayor of a city would say, President Trump's been clear. We want to concentrate on public safety threats and national security threats. I find it hard to believe that any mayor or governor would say they don't want public safety threats removed from their neighborhoods. I mean, I don't know what the hell is going on in Denver, but we're going to go and we're going to fix it. If he don't want to fix it, if he don't want to protect his communities, President Trump and ICE will.
So you will be going into Colorado, Illinois, New York, California, and you are going to uphold the law of the land. That's your commitment. It doesn't matter what these elected politicians threaten or say that they're going to do.
We're going to enforce the law, period. And they're not going to stop us.
You know, Governor Abbott, I watched you with great frustration do everything imaginable in your power, come up with idea after idea after idea, because you were bearing the brunt of this from the very beginning. And you tried to put up barriers in the beginning, and then you tried to work the courts in the beginning. Then you started flying people out of your state to the sanctuary cities and states, and then all of a sudden, people like Mayor Eric Adams, to his credit, he finally got there, realized maybe this is not such a good idea, wide open borders, because we can't control what's going on here. How frustrating has that been for you?
Well, listen, it's very frustrating when we have a country and a president and an administration that are fighting back against the law, inviting all this illegal immigration into our country, bringing those people in who are committing those rapes, those murders, and crushing families across the entire country. So I'm thankful that we finally have a president, President Trump, who's going to enforce the laws of the United States of America. I'm thankful that we have Tom Homan as the incoming border czar, who's going to help execute those laws and enforce those laws and make sure that we get back to restoring order. But also, I'm thankful, especially this time of the year, what Tom's going to help me out with tomorrow. I'm thankful for the National Guard troops who've been serving on our border for the past 4 years under the Biden administration, erecting the barriers, repelling and denying entry to people trying to enter the country illegally. Those are men and women who deserve the respect of the entire United States of America. And we're going to go feed them Thanksgiving dinner, Thanksgiving lunch, and show them the gratitude that they deserve.
Yeah. Let me ask you, I had Senator Rand Paul, Tom, on my radio.
Man, it's ridiculous what's going on down there at that border, bro. I was watching a 60 Minutes segment on 60 Minutes a few months ago where it's not just people from Mexico that's come across that border. You got people from all over the world. You got people from Asia, China. They catch a plane to like South America, to some South America country. Then they come up through Mexico and come and walk right into the border and walk right across the border. So it isn't just, I mean, you got Chinese, I mean, I'm sure there's some Chinese spies or some people work for the Chinese government that's coming through that border too. So that border is crazy.
Program today, and he thinks it's a matter of police and ICE resources, not the military, that can be used in this effort. What is your answer to that? Constitutionally, he says there's a problem.
We need DOD's assistance. Look, we got millions of people we need to find. And we got a lot of criminal aliens. We got a lot of national security threats. We need to find these people. It is, I think, DOD, this is a national security vulnerability. I think it's the biggest national security vulnerability we've seen since 9/11 because of the over 2 million gotaways. We already arrested a record number of people off the terrorist watch list crossing the border. We know 2.2 million people paid more to get away. They didn't want to be vetted. They didn't want to be fingerprinted. That scared the hell out of everybody. So DOD's helped on the border on numerous administrations. We need their help on the Trump administration. They don't have to be out arresting people, but they can certainly help us with transportation. They can help us staff up groups. They can help us do some of the infrastructure building. They can help us some of the logistics. We need DOD's help, and President Trump's committed. DOD's helping us, and we're going to do that. So, again, President Trump's a tough president, and DOD's assistance is going to help us be more successful in the country. It's just sad that Rand Paul would say that. I think we all need to be on the same page. Again, we all should be on the same page. We're talking about the biggest national security vulnerability we've seen in this nation. We all should be on the same page. Republicans, Democrats, Independents, everybody.
Well, don't count on the Democrats, because all they're doing is preparing to be resisting every effort you make, and why they're putting the so-called rights, which illegal immigrants obviously don't have, over the safety and security of Americans, the drugs, the cartels, the gangs, the known terrorists in the country, is inexplicable to me. Governor, you have used the National Guard. You have used it successfully. Would every state be able to start with that and add to the ICE personnel as well?
So it's a great strategy. Remember this, Sean, and that is we had half of America's governors send either their National Guard or DPS equivalent, Department of Public Safety equivalent, to the state of Texas. From Republican states across the country, all governors were lending their support. So bottom line, this has already happened. And in Texas, we show the way that the police force can work collaboratively with the military force, where the police are doing the policing. The military are doing things like building border barriers that deny entry. And so there is a very meaningful role for the military in this situation. And it's something that we are expecting and hoping that President Trump will use, because here's the deal. In my opinion, we don't have enough ICE agents. We don't have enough Border Patrol agents. We need as much manpower as we can get right now, because it's all hands on deck for us to be able to deny illegal entry and to deport all those who are here illegally. It's a full-time job, and we need all the people we can get to do that job.
What do you say, Tom Homan, to any elected official that is pledging to...
Okay, here we go. Get ready. Tom, I can feel it coming. Here we go. Here we go.
What do you say, Tom Homan, to any elected official that is pledging to aid, abet, and assist illegal
breaking the
immigrants
law
and prevent you and your team from doing the job you've been hired to do?
Again, I think the message is, you cannot help. That's your choice. I can't believe you don't want to help remove public safety threats and national security threats from your communities. I think that's your number one responsibility. But they obviously hate President Trump more than they love their communities. So look, I'll say it again. Don't cross the line. Do not impede us. Do not knowingly harbor and concealing an alien, or there's going to be consequences. Thank God we have a strong president coming in, President Trump. We got a strong secretary coming in, Kristi Noem, who I've had a lot of communications with. And look, me and Governor Abbott, we're already working together. We're already making plans. We're not waiting for January 20th. The planning starts now. January 20th, game on. So if you want to push back, but don't cross that line.
Yeah, we got to protect every American against all of these criminals that have gotten into this country. And what has been done by Harris and Biden, Mayorkas, and then lying to the American people about.
Bro, Tom Holland ain't playing, bro. Tom Homan, that son of a gun ain't playing. He say game on. January 20th, game on. Hey. If you here illegally, boy, you better make your plans and get on out of here. Because I wouldn't wait on these guys. I wouldn't let these guys come around me up. Because ain't no telling, boy. They probably not going to do it. They're not going to be very nice when they come around you up. Man. That Tom Holland ain't playing, boy.